Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Trawler of the Week, introducing to you Megaloprepus caerulatus, the blue-winged helicopter. Hey everyone, and thanks for watching. The blue-winged helicopter is a fascinating insect. It has the largest wingspan of all damselflies and dragonflies combined, which are insects that belong to the family of Odonata. It is an aerial hunter that feeds on any type of flying insect it can catch, including but not limited to flies, mosquitoes, butterflies, moths, but in particular spiders, which it plucks out of their webs, and even other smaller damselflies. Megaloprepus caerulatus is active all year round in non-seasonal tropical lowland wet forest and tropical moist forest at mid-elevation. Although it can prey on various invertebrates, it has an interesting dietary preference. Megaloprepus feeds on web-building spiders. I cite to you the following observation. It forages in areas that receive direct sun, such as the gaps created by fallen trees or branches. The light helps it avoid becoming entangled. When it finds a web, it hovers in front of it until it locates the spider. Then it flies backward and quickly darts forward again to grab the spider in its forelegs. Finally it backs away and perches to consume the spider, removing the legs first before eating the body. Now that's really interesting. This is typical behavior of the Pseudostigmatidae, the group of damselflies this species belongs to. Here I can show you some footage of a damselfly from the same group targeting spider webs. It is interesting to note that these species hunt spiders in specific forest openings, where there is a very specific degree of sunlight. You see, sunlight allows the damselfly to see the spider webs that are illuminated by the sun and reflect its light and avoid the web. In the dark and shadowy parts of the forest, they would struggle to spot the webs and fly into them, potentially alerting the spider, allowing it to escape or risk becoming a prey themselves. Or maybe not even find prey at all, since they visually locate the spiders. This species is mainly recorded in Central and South America, from southern Mexico, Belize, to Costa Rica to Bolivia, including Venezuela and Guyana. What is also really interesting is the breeding habit of this species. Normally dragonflies and damselflies breed in open bodies of water, such as ponds, rivers and lakes, where they come to lay their eggs underwater. Their larvae are predatory, much like the adults, and feed on various small organisms in the water. Megaloprepus caerulatus, however, has a different but interesting breeding habit. You see, this species breeds in Phytothelmata. Now some of you may scratch their heads and say, what the hell is a Phytothelma? Aha, well, my clever curious one. A Phytothelma, plural Phytothelmata, are small water-filled cavities inside terrestrial plants. They may form in roots, hollow trees, or even bromeliads. They may be rare or even absent where you live, but when you live in a tropical wet forest, these Phytothelma may be abundant. Often they are the breeding grounds of various frogs. Some frogs exclusively lay their eggs in specific species of bromeliads. Typically, they contain 1 liter water or less, as they are small cavities, and they often have quite anaerobic conditions. Although these cavities are usually small and nutrient poor, they do offer huge advantages, such as little competition and little predation from other aquatic species. Megaloprepus caerulatus is another species that uses these for reproduction. The adults of Megaloprepus caerulatus deposit their eggs in suitable Phytothelmata. Let's show you some footage of an adult laying eggs in one of such cavities. quite interesting. In here, the predatory nymph slowly develops to adulthood. It feeds on various small organisms that it can catch in the water, including tadpoles, small frogs and amphibians, sawfly larvae, and potentially the nymphs of other damselflies. Importantly, it also preys on mosquito larvae. In fact, Phytothelmata are a major host for mosquito larvae, where they can usually safely develop into mosquitoes. So the blue-winged helicopter Megaloprepus caerulatus is not only a beautiful insect but also a beneficial one that keeps mosquito populations down by feeding on their larvae. The damselfly has 4 brown markings at the tip of its wings, which may confuse predators. In flight, it distracts enemies away from its slender and fragile body and tricks them into attacking the wings instead of the body. In motion, wingtips are the thing that you will mainly see moving. Sadly, this insect is threatened by deforestation. This species can only live inside forests since they lay eggs in water-filled cavities in trees. And adults hunt web-spinning spiders in forest openings. That means that both the adult and larva form are completely dependent on forest habitat. Adults avoid developed areas. That means that when forests make place for suburbs or agriculture, this species has no chances of survival. Although the insect probably isn't threatened yet and is found in many countries, it is another victim of endless human expansion. When will it ever stop? Thanks for watching, and please consider supporting my Patreon. It may help insects in the long run, since I bring attention to many species and their problems online. Although I don't have the budget to film them in the wild yet, someday I may, and as an independent researcher and entomologist, this could have a lot of potential. Thank you and goodbye.
Hello everyone, and thank you for watching this week's episode of Drawer of the Week. My name is Bart Coppens and I work with butterflies and moths. Both dead ones and live ones. Because I breed them in captivity. I study them, I film them, I photograph them, I research them, and I volunteer in a museum collection where I'm a conservator of the butterflies and moths. Now, Drawer of the Week is my weekly series where I show you one drawer with interesting specimens from a museum and give you some interesting facts about them. If you like it, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and consider joining my crowdfunding platform Patreon. Because only with your help, my mission to educate the whole world about insects can be fulfilled. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next episode of this weekly series.
Hello everyone, and thank you for watching my Drawer of the Week mini-series. I would like to take a moment to say thanks to the Natural History Museum of Rotterdam, or in Dutch, het Natuurhistorisch Museum van Rotterdam. All the insect videos I film in the scientific collection of the Rotterdam Natural History Museum, where I work as a honorary junior conservator. Thanks for watching, and until next time.